Marcus Aurelius ruled a Roman Empire with 65 million people. He fought barbarians at the borders, lost several children, yet remained internally unshakable. However, his secret didn't lie in external circumstances. His mind was like an impregnable fortress protected by 7 daily rituals that could withstand any storm of life. Imagine if you could develop this same inner calm. Whether your boss screams at you, your relationship is in crisis, or the world around you descends into chaos, nothing could throw you off balance anymore. In this video, I'll show you the exact 7 Stoic rituals I found while studying over 50 ancient texts and modern research. These practices have not only helped me overcome my own anxieties, but also thousands of my viewers in finding genuine inner peace. You'll learn how just 5 minutes in the morning can transform your entire daily energy, why most meditation apps make you weaker instead of stronger, and the psychological trick that works even in the darkest moments. But warning, what I'm about to show you contradicts everything modern self-help gurus preach. The Stoics knew 2000 years ago that true strength doesn't come from positive thinking, but from accepting reality. If you're ready to transform your life, then let's begin. And don't forget to like this video. It helps other people discover these life-changing techniques. The first step to inner peace begins before you even get out of bed. But here's where most people make a fatal mistake. They immediately reach for their phone and let themselves be overwhelmed by news, emails, and social media. Your mind becomes a plaything of external forces before you even had the chance to determine your own direction. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal every morning, "Today I will meet people who will annoy me, be ungrateful, or want to hurt me, but I won't be surprised because I know human nature." This isn't negativity, this is preparation. When you know challenges are coming, they can no longer throw you off course. How to apply it? Take 5 minutes every morning before touching your phone. Ask yourself, what challenges might I face today? How can I respond with calm and wisdom? What am I already grateful for right now? This simple practice creates a shield around your mind. You no longer go through the day reactively, but proactively and prepared. Here comes the most powerful tool of the Stoics, and the reason why they remained unshakable even in the worst situations. Epictetus, who was born a slave and later became one of history's greatest philosophers, taught us, there are things within our control and things not within our control. Wisdom means knowing the difference. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and running late for an important meeting. Most people would get upset, curse, and waste their energy. But what can you really control? You can't control the traffic, you can't turn back time, but you can control how you react. You can call your boss and let them know. You can use the time to listen to a podcast or meditate. The practical exercise: whenever you feel stress or frustration, immediately ask yourself, is this within my control or not? If yes, act. If no, let go. This one question will revolutionize your life. You'll stop wasting energy on things you can't change anyway and direct all your power toward what really matters. Now it gets controversial. While everyone else tells you to think only positively, the Stoics do the opposite and are stronger because of it. Seneca, one of the richest men in Rome, regularly spent days in poverty. He ate simple bread, wore old clothes, and slept on the floor. Why? To remind himself that he could be happy even without his wealth. This is negative visualization, not to be pessimistic, but to be mentally prepared and appreciate what you have. Imagine you lost your job. How would you react? What skills do you have? Which people would help you? By imagining these scenarios, you take away their power over you. How to practice it? Once a week, take 10 minutes and imagine losing something important to you. Not to wish it into existence, but to realize you could survive without it. This exercise not only makes you more resilient, but also more grateful for what you already have. Here's where the wheat separates from the chaff. Most people go to bed without thinking about their day. They miss the most valuable learning opportunity of all. Seneca wrote, "Every evening I hold court over myself. I examine the entire day and measure my deeds and words." This isn't self-criticism, this is self-development. By reflecting on what went well and what you could do better, you become a little wiser every day. The 3 questions for your evening are: what did I do well today? What could I have done better? What did I learn? But here's the key. Be honest but not harsh with yourself. You're a human in development, not a perfect being. This daily reflection creates an upward spiral. You stop making the same mistakes over and over, but continuously learn. The 5th ritual is one that almost no one practices in the modern world, but it builds unshakable confidence. It's called voluntary discomfort, doing something uncomfortable on purpose so you become resilient when life forces discomfort upon you. Marcus Aurelius took cold baths in winter. Seneca walked barefoot through Rome, not because they had to, but because they chose to. Modern version: take a cold shower, skip a meal, sleep without a pillow. No. The benefit: you prove to yourself that comfort is optional, but strength is always available. Ritual 6. This one might sound dark, but it's actually the most life-affirming practice of all. It's called memento mori, remember you will die. The Stoics reflected on death daily, not to feel fear, but to clarify what matters. When you remember that your time is limited, you stop wasting it on arguments, distractions, and ego-driven pursuits. How to practice? Every morning say to yourself, I could die today, so how do I want to live today? This doesn't make you morbid, it makes you focused. Ritual 7. Service to others. The final ritual is the most powerful and the most overlooked. It's the practice of service. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee." True fulfillment doesn't come from self-indulgence, but from contributing to others, from lifting people up, from doing your part in the great whole. The practice every day. Ask yourself, who did I help today? This question connects you to something bigger than yourself and gives meaning to even the hardest days. So there you have it, 7 daily Stoic rituals that can transform your mind into an unshakable fortress. You won't need to escape life anymore. You'll be ready to face it with calm, clarity, and courage. If this video helped you, please consider sharing it. It might just change someone else's life too. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now to keep learning and growing. And remember, it's not the world that needs to become easier, it's you who must become stronger.